Right, so yeah, still having problems with Denmark here. This is Unphazed, back with another playthrough, another part of my Empire attempt at the world domination with Great Britain. So you remember we had this problem with me being an idiot and jumping back to Ireland with my whole army, and then I did something retarded here as well and just ended up taking ages to get over and done with and get into America. Iceland's an amazing place. It is a volcano. It's brand new compared to most land, and it's still growing, which is pretty awesome. It's also where a lot of the talks between the US and USSR were held in Reykjavik, which is quite interesting. Yeah, they have like some seriously like beaches with ice lakes. It's really cool, really cool stuff. Amazing country, amazing geographical country anyway. And it's extremely expensive, so expensive in fact McDonald's pulled out of it because no one could afford to buy their products if it was going to be viable for them, which is just crazy. So unfortunately, we're spending the monies very quickly. The Mohawk terror is ridiculous. People cannibalizing the name Mohawk from North America and just running around killing people. Absolute disgrace. Which shows the whole, like, you know, let's bring civilization to the rest of the world, but we can't control our own capital city, which, you know, pretty much sums up the UK, to be fair. But that's just the way things go, I suppose. So I have a few problems with it. I don't really like that French boat sitting in the Bristol Channel, to be honest. It does not inspire me that much. It's pretty annoying, really. Yes, it is. Still trying to get Spain to give me Florida. They'll probably never do, but you can always hope. Can't wait to get all these videos put together. I recorded a couple of these videos together and split them up, and then I did them in the wrong order. So bit behind on that, but when you play this through, you won't never see it because I won't have uploaded them. But again, I had this problem with, and this time I ran away because I was just getting so bored with being attacked by, and then Denmark want a peace treaty, and it's just like, go away. Because let's face it, they're just going to go and sit on my supply line again. But I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to get rid of Denmark, and I'm going to get rid of them good, as it were. Destroy them, obviously, which is amazing. I mean, it's strange that it does, actually. You'd have thought that if you destroyed a nation, all their ships that were still on the sea would become pirate ships. But that does not happen. Or even weirder, on like on Total War, Rome Total War, in fact, I got a bit nervous here about my troops not getting onto land and me getting attacked again, so I dropped them really short, which was just stupid. Really was a stupid thing to do. I should have moved them up a bit because then I wouldn't have taken 2 turns for my troops to get there, but unfortunately it's 2 turns from here, which is massively stupid. But I decided to run away with these again, so when they attack me I could properly run away. Rebellions aren't an issue if you have a decent army going around, because unlike in Rome, where the rebellion was always stronger than the forces that are inside it, and it displaced you from the city, in this, your army can be stronger than the rebellion, which is good, really, because it means that you don't have to take a massive army back to reclaim it. I suppose the reality, rebellions aren't always more powerful than the state, are they? So the real issue with all this rebellion going on is that they keep on taking out Utrecht and Marburg, just wanton, freely, and attacking them also, even if they're not during rebellion, when there's riots and stuff like that, they go after it, and then, yeah, it's a bit annoying. But when we get rid of the, I don't know why Russia cancelled the trade agreement. Probably something to do with me being at war with Denmark again. Just offer them stuff that's not going to do them much good. Like social contracts, you know, who cares? It might give them prestige, but it's not going to do them any good. And I've got trade blocks open, which I want to use Persia or Barbary states, but so far I'm massively failing with them. I suppose what I really need to do is find out who owns the Free State in, which would have been the Netherlands. So on the island just off India. Which, I don't know what it would have been called then. Should probably go and find out. Shame they don't play cricket. Challenge them to a game of cricket. I like cricket. Cricket's a great game. Although the Ashes was a total washout today. It's a bit of a nightmare. Looking forward to a nice relaxing day watching the Ashes, to be honest. So you see again, the real problem we're having here is that we've got lots of stuff to build. We've got no money. No monies. Now, the one advantage of owning Antigua, or the Leeward Islands, is that you can reach Brazil from there, or you can reach the port to the portal to Brazil from their port, which means you can get trade ships straight down to set up a trade route. However, I'm not sure that's what I want to be doing. I'm gonna finish recording these. So I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna put all my effort into getting somewhere in India. I think that's gonna be really helpful for me. I'm sure they'll pirate my trade straight away, but it'd be nice to have something over there. I'll see if I can acquire, shall we say, something. You see here, this took me 2 turns, so if I put him further up, then I could have got a 1 turn. It's irritating. And this I just did to annoy France, because I knew I couldn't win, and I knew if I flared, there was a port to flee straight into. But I just did it to annoy French, because, you know, take every opportunity to annoy the French, I say. Spain's still doing this. I keep asking for Florida. They're never going to give it to me. I think I offered them Jamaica here, actually. They said no, though, so. They've got to think about it, I suppose, that in Florida, if I can get a big city, I can create troops and expand from there. But at the same time, they're not going to get any of my information unless they do give me Florida. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. I need to take very careful attention to my borders, because no one's going to randomly sail in. Just keep running away here. No one's going to randomly sail in and attack London. Because they'd have to get right into the heart of my country, and they'd get there, and then I'd be able to get more troops, and I'd be able to bring everything down from Edinburgh. So no one's going to do that, and I'll probably ship people across from the Netherlands and stuff. But people can go off to Copenhagen, which, yeah, I can contact, I can access it, but it's not ideal. It's not quite as central as London, and, you know, generally it's not quite as good. Now here I may have been a mistake. Because I have enemies around here, and I split up my fleet. Because it would be nice to have an Indian on that trade post because I get more trade, but what it means is that the French can attack me there, which I think they did. And then you can run, but you can't hide, as it were. So, and what I didn't know if you could go around the back of Iceland or not onto the map that isn't mapped, as it were. But apparently you can, because I did eventually. But ideally I'd have liked to go around the whole way. I got trapped in here though, because I foolishly decided to attack the port, and then managed to get trapped in next turn. But yeah, I just went back out to another French again, you know. Why not, I say. I'm not going to make the most amount of money out of it, but I might as well try another French at all opportunities. Something to do with my time, eh? But I did spend a bit too much time annoying the French, and maybe not enough time thinking properly about what I should do. So when you come back and watch, I think it'd be video 10 in the series. When you watch 10 video in the series, you'll see that it's a lot more organised and well thought out, rather than free abandon expansion. Although there will still be a lot of expansion going on, because we're going after Quebec and Montreal. Might be video 11 that you see some sensible stuff going on. Gotta have some fun, rather, what-ho, etc. I wish people would say what-ho more often. What-ho? I just think it's quite quaint and nice. Nothing wrong with quaint stuff. And no one says hello anymore. Hello, as a kind of exclamation of surprise or discovery. I got a bit bored here, so I thought we'd have a duel. Duels are always fun to watch. Although, I've been done by this before, and you'll see. Well, we'll watch it, and then I'll talk about it. Let's just sit and watch at the characters. Swords of Dawn. Yeah. So basically, he was winning, and then I shot him, which not the nicest thing ever, to be honest. And it annoys me because I've been on the other end of it before. I've, been sort of anything. Oh, my guy's winning. And he just gets shot randomly, like, oh, what? But the reason I did it is I thought the search wasn't that quick, and it could be the gentleman who they're working. But I was also wondering whether the opposition gentleman could actually corrupt the research, because it only says you have 2 people there, so it's not part of the 3, if you see what I mean. So I was not sure. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Subscribe, like, and please leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to come to the end now.